Guys, do you know where the orange top went that was on there? Right, so slight progressions in life. Had a call with the girl after about 7 days of pretty much radio silence. And as nice as that month was, or seemed to me, it didn't to her. There was a couple of things that I guess were too big for her to get past, which is okay. And we had a call last night, and we've called it a day. So yeah, we'll talk about that a bit later, because I've got to go out and clean a beach right now. So that'll set our mind right, do some good for the planet and all that good stuff. But we'll talk a little bit about this later, I guess. A catch up, as it were. And yeah, I'm good though. I'm good. You can do it. Alright, starting our litter pick for the day. I've just found someone shoved all of these shower heads in the bin. New. God, there's an ant in that one. Easy. Poor guy.
This one.
How did he get in there?
It was packed in there.
Damn. There we go. Now I'm one of the gang. The three amigos. Someone's got to do it, do you know what I mean? Well, almost whole trash bag and bin full. Oh, is that a lizard?
Fish?
Oh. A lot better than it was. Filled up that whole bucket and got all that shit there. Good job.
Like in the parking here.
I've been invited into the little fisherman's house for a bit of rocket fuel.
Roti.
Wow, man.
Thank you.
We're being treated here.
Gula durian.
Durian.
Pecah roti.
What a treat, man.
Sweet. Durian.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. Use sugar brown and coconut. WhatsApp. Yes, I can give you my number.
Ara.
What fish? What fish?
Catfish.
Oh.
And this?
There we go. Whole bag. Looking a bit different down there now. Oh, I see one more. Okay. Alright, mate.
Too hot to do it now.
Terima kasih. Thank you.
Satay with bean sauce should be.
You eat something now?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Mmm.
Like cheat day.
No, it's super good.
I've had sugar, so I might as well. Yeah.
Satay, yes.
It's like a peanut butter.
No, it's peanut sauce.
Peanut sauce, yes.
Also in Indonesia we do a lot. Balinese
Amazing.
food is like this with tempeh. Does it have meat? Yes. Does it have meat inside? Or no? Okay.
Hey, you can have it.
Zero. Thank you. Thanks. Wow.
Wow. So we've just been invited into this little restaurant after they're seeing us picking up litter. Bless her. She brought us out all these dishes, beef, chicken and some Malay noodles. Awesome. And a good iced tea.
Nice.
We're having a cheat day.
So it costs.
Right, let's go to the shop. We're going on a hunt for some gin. So wish me luck. I'm driving solo. We got the speaker. Let's bounce. Just gonna say a quick prayer before we go. Hands together, everybody. Please, Lord, just protect me on this journey. Protect me from others. Protect me from police. And most importantly, protect me from myself. Do not let the drum and bass get a hold of me on the roads. Allow me to drive smartly, courteously, safely, and respectfully. Help me to find what I'm looking for and to remember all the things on the list. I love you. Amen. Let's go. We're chilling, baby. We're chilling. Come on then, mate. Pull out. There we go. There it is. There's my liquor store. Right, time to see if they've got any gin in here for me. The Mullery. Let's go. Hiya. How's it going?
Yeah. Maybe Roku gin or sesame.
Oh, you got Hendrix there as well. That's a nice
yes.
one. Nice. So we found some London dry gin. What a result. At a decent price as well. That's good. So, if you're looking for stuff down here, come to the Mullery. Hey, that's the one.
So it's called
Wing it with Josh. Yeah.
Oh,
Do you know the expression "wing it"?
No,
It means like to go with no plan.
oh, go with no plan.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you've been in Battapahar, do you travel to other cities?
Yeah, I've been to Georgetown, Ipoh,
Georgetown, Ipoh.
been in
Kuala Lumpur.
Terengganu, been Perhentian Islands. What's your name, brother?
My name is Caleb.
Caleb.
Yeah.
Josh, man.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
So,
What's your name, bro? Chung?
Chu.
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 Nice
yeah.
to meet you, Chu.
Do you have an English name? Oh.
I don't need an English
You
name.
just call me Chu.
Yeah, keep your name.
Big
Yeah.
Buddhas.
Oh,
where
this is like when I was in Thailand. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, we all good. We got the packages. 1, 2, 3 in the back there. We rolling. We got a system pumping, mate. Come on. And we're just sitting in that fucking rush hour, baby. Look at that sunlight. Nice. 15 minutes, we'll be chilling with a G&T on ice, baby. Let's go. Well, no tonic. Gin and lemonade. Still, we can't complain. Let's go, baby. Oh, let's make a G&T or gin and 7-Up. Right, let's give it a little taste test. Oh, come on, that ain't bad. Never had that, Jim. Not bad at all.
Ma stanno no? Va.
Ciao.
Saluti dall'Italia. Ciao.
Can you see me well enough there? Yeah, I'm sure you can. Right, guess I better explain what's gone on. Last night I had a call with the lovely girl I just spent the last month with as boyfriend and girlfriend. We are no longer boyfriend and girlfriend. I think I said that in the beginning of this video. Yeah, so we've parted ways. How do you call it? Parted ways indefinitely, on my side anyway. I think so. Basically a week ago I brought something up to her that I wasn't particularly comfortable with in the relationship, which is a relationship she has with someone that has been sort of on off for many years. A very deep connection she has with someone. She told me that this person had messaged her whilst we were away together, basically a big love letter type message to her, and you know, she had also told me before we were even together, oh, what is that? Poor butterfly down there, just, or moth just crashed into the ground. Oh, poor thing. Oh, okay, it's chill. She told me they have, like, you know, a secret Tumblr together where they post poems, or used to post poems together, or still do. Who knows? She also got dropped to the airport by this person instead of by her best friend that offered her. And for me, I was, I guess, made to feel like that might have been an ending of a chapter, you know, closing of a chapter of her life, which made me feel comfortable, good, had an amazing month. But then she told me about that this person had messaged her, and she was really sad about it. Sad that it might be that they might not be able to be friends or whatever. And that made me kind of uncomfortable, because normally when someone wants to stay friends with them, it's, you know, it's keeping a door open in a way. You know, you might agree, you might disagree. That's how I kind of felt about it. Like, there's a door there that wants to be left open. The chapter doesn't want to be quite closed. And so I brought this up to her. And I don't know, instead of any of my thoughts being addressed, there was apparently thoughts she was having that weren't made clear to me at all in the time since we'd left each other, that she'd been thinking about since we had been together and since she had gone home. Things that I had joked about that have actually hurt her deeply. Now, I don't know, I could get into those things, of the specifics of what I said. I'm quite a jokey person, you know. I've been around people where banter is a big thing in England. Like, we go back and forth, you know, until someone's like, all right, mate. And I shouldn't, you know, I've learned in the past not to be so physically boisterous with partners, because, I mean, yeah, as much as women are intelligent, strong beings, they are delicate, beautiful flowers at the same time. But I guess I hadn't learned not to be so emotionally boisterous. So I might have made a joke too far, which really affected her. Now, is that a reason to throw something away that was so big? I don't know. But at the same time, I feel like this person, as lovely as they are, is very much avoidant to serious connection, which is something I'm not, you know. Over the last week, for whatever reason, my algorithm showed me lots of information about avoidant attachment and anxious attachment, which is something I used to have. I used to be quite anxious when people would need space or need to think about things, and I would think, you know, oh, what are they thinking about, or what are they doing? This time was kind of different. She did need space. I was very confused because of the things she'd brought up that hadn't been brought up in the week or two that we'd been away from each other. And I was like, like, you know, why did she feel like she couldn't bring these things to me? And it felt like, personally, quite very much personally, it felt like once this chase was over, because I was her friend, and found out most of the time that I was her friend, she was liking me, crushing me, starting to have feelings for me, especially when she was home before she came and surprised me. And I feel like once I was given the space and vulnerability to meet her on that level of how she felt for me, and I met her on that level of feeling the same way for her, I think that scared her away. I think seriousness, genuine closeness, scared her away. She might have felt like her independence was at stake there, which I understand. Now I know about those kind of people.
she kind of thought, like, in the joke I made, that I was joking about her intelligence, but or maybe threatened by her intelligence, but at the same time I feel she's the kind of person to throw away every compliment and nice thing I'd ever said about her character, her intelligence, her soul, her ideas, her drive, her spirit, you know. Like, I found that girl incredibly intelligent. She started her own lash company, like eyelash company, you know, and got all her own clients in that, and was making really good money in that. Like, you've got to be intelligent and savvy to be doing something like that. And I do feel I would have always lifted her up and supported her in those things. But this one joke that I said when we were both joking to each other, I guess I put the nail in the coffin there. And although we spoke about it afterwards, like other occasions as well, and I felt we had got to a resolve and like we'd gone to bed happy, apparently this is something that was still ruminating in her brain, that was too big to get over in a way. And that's okay. You know, that's perfectly okay. People are allowed to have their own feelings. As much as I think this is an avoidant thing, and as much as I feel like these things might have been brought up because this past relationship she has, she knows I would want that to be over and like a closed chapter, as it were, in her life, for me to carry on in good faith. And I think she knew that, and I think that connection might have meant more to her than this new connection. So these things that were maybe quite insignificant became very significant in a way to give an exit. Now this is just my opinion. Amaris, I'm sure you feel much differently to that, but this is my opinion. The opinion I didn't feel the need to say to you at the time. Because if someone wants to end something with you, I'm past the time in my life where I will cling to that and, you know, try to convince, because she said she saw me, she said she sees my heart. I see my heart, I know that, but I, at the same time, no, I don't want to be with an avoidant partner. The week in which we didn't speak, I was left in a deep state of confusion, and that actually made me realise this isn't something I want. As much as I respect people out there that need their space, that need to come to terms with things, like, that's okay to a certain extent, you know, and as much as I'm comfortable in my own happiness and doing my own activities and finding time for that, I know I don't want someone like that. I want someone where when it starts to get serious, it gets deeper. Do you know what I mean? Rather than further apart when things start to get serious. I want someone that notices my seriousness instead of feeling that, oh, now they're so into me, that scares me, you know? I want them to feel, wow, they're so into me, that makes me more into them, you know? I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I feel like I'm a healed person, you know, and I feel like God gave me this relationship to realise that I can love, I can feel love, whereas, for example, in my past relationship, I wasn't able to feel love and I wasn't able to give it. That wasn't because she was the wrong person, my last relationship. She was very much the right person. I was just going through a time in my life where I had lost 3 friends to horrible accidents, you know, lost meaning died, also my parents of 26 years together were getting a divorce, and my dad fell very ill, and my heart was in such a place of coldness and unfeeling that I couldn't reciprocate the love that was being given to me, and ultimately had to leave that relationship for other reasons, arguments and such. But at the end of the day, I think it was because I couldn't reciprocate the kind of love that was being given to me, and that was a love of devotion and commitment, you know, rather than anything else, which is beautiful. It was one of the most trusting relationships I've ever been in my life, and I think this relationship was given to me, also given to me for such a short time, to show me, it was like the universe showing me, like, you're not broken anymore, dude. Like, in the year that I was single after this relationship where I couldn't reciprocate love, I thought I was broken, that I would never feel love again, that I would never be able to reciprocate love again, and this short, beautiful relationship with Amaris showed me, wow, I've come a long way. I can feel love again, like that teenager kind love that I know goes away, don't get me wrong, after the honeymoon period and all that good stuff, but I never thought I'd feel that again. I felt it. I was able to give it from that space of truly choosing someone and being like, yeah, I'm all in now, like, that's it. And it felt amazing. And it's funny, like, leaving this relationship doesn't feel bad. I'm not necessarily sad about it. I'm more happy that I've been shown that I can love. But at the end of the day, like, an avoidant person, I don't think, I'm also shown that that is not the kind of person I want to get into a relationship with. So, you know, and I thank her for everything. I thank her for being that person, and I apologise for if those feelings of hurt and things are of truth, which I want to believe they are, you know. I believe everything that girl ever said. I like to give trust until I'm shown a reason not to trust, and I guess at the end of the day I never really was shown a reason not to trust. So I thank her, you know, and I apologise, just not for the things I said or how I was, but that she felt pain from those things. That is what I apologise for, you know. I can't change my jokey nature. I can learn, and of course I can change the ways I am around specific people when they tell me, oh, that's something I don't like. You know, I'm very much a person of, you tell me something you don't like, you won't see that again if I care about you, you know. This time I wasn't given the time to show that, but that's okay. Like, you know, I think I need to be focusing on myself. I'm about to go to Australia in the next 6 months or so to work my arse off for 6 to 8 months, get that money back up, carry on travelling, do you know what I mean? Keep seeing the world, keep doing what I wanted to do. And I'm not sure if 6 to 8 months of long distance would be feasible for that type of person, which is okay, like, that's okay. So at the end of the day, beautiful month, one of the single most one of the most single most lovely months I think I've had, but many more beautiful months to come, many more beautiful days to come. I'm glad, like, the main thing I'm glad about is I know what I need to focus on now, you know, because before it was like, am I focusing on myself or am I focusing on myself and you, or us, as it were. And now I know, oh sweet, I can just focus on myself again. Like, you know, I was so happy before this person gave me a sense of vulnerability where I could be happy with them, and then I guess that vulnerability brought up fear in them, which is alright. Some people are like that. I got a lot of love for that person. So yeah, that's the gist of it. I don't know if I'll post that whole thing. Maybe I will, but that's real life, isn't it? That's real fucking life. So let's get back over to my speaker, my crisps, and my iced gin and tonic, baby. Right, so there's actually one more thing that I wanted to share of what happened last night. What happened last night, right? After this call ends, and I don't know, I spend a bit of time up here just thinking about that. And then I'm gonna go to bed, right? And I go out there and I'm standing there and I look up at the sky, and the first constellation I see right in front of me is Orion's Belt. And Orion's Belt has always meant something to me. I don't quite know what, but any point in my life where I'm moving in a certain direction or it's feeling like change, it feels like Orion's Belt is always there, and that's a good sign, like, cool, everything's sweet. So I'm looking at Orion's Belt and I just start to pray, and I'm like, Lord, tell me what this means. Tell me how I should be feeling about this. Show me what this means. And this is going to sound so fucking weird and made up, but I kid you not, I just start speaking, and this, I wish so much I had a voice recorder on, a pen and paper to hand or whatever, but I know this was only meant for me, and it's so hard to believe, but this poem just came out of my mouth, right? This beautiful poem, rhyming and everything, fucking rhyming and everything, and that's after I had spoken this poem of God, you know, and especially so, as Amaris had written me poems which had spoken to me so much, and this spoke to me more than any poem I've ever heard or read. This spoke to me so much more, and it came from God. And I wish I could tell you the poem, but that's how I know that this relationship was sent to me, to show me that I'm not broken, that my heart is open, that I can receive love and I can give it too. That's why that month was given to me, so that I'm shown that I have done my healing. I have sat with feelings, even though I hurt someone in the past. You know, I made the right choice to part with them when I couldn't give them what they were giving me, and like I said before, in that time I felt so broken, you know, like I would never feel it, like I would never be able to reciprocate it, and that is where that came from. A godly poem was given to me, which was just for me, that I'll never be able to repeat, but that showed me this from a totally different perspective. That was, I have shown you, son, that you have healed, that you can love, and that you can give love, and you're okay, basically. So yeah, just wanted to share that little piece too, because it was fucking powerful. And if anyone is struggling through things, all I would say is pray. Don't pray about someone else and what they might give you. Pray for your feelings. Pray for your guidance. Pray for your realizations. Pray on you. Ask. Give permission to be shown. And you will be. Right. Love you. Good night. Mwah.
Cause from the hood I came into the hood, I must return.
Right, on to Singapore tomorrow, motherfuckers. Let's go.